Shut the fuck up, right? Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jake. Shut up, right? Just get my name. It's Jake.
David.
Co.
Hey, Bob.
And just in case you couldn't tell, Bobby's done his old traditional make a
What?
stupid buddy sound before we start.
No, I didn't. I
Um,
actually didn't. Jake's just laughing. That's like.
God's sake. Yeah, because you went, smoke weed.
No, I didn't. What?
Anyway, whatever. Welcome to the I can't speak, to the TTS Podcast number I
6.
actually can't remember.
6.
Is it 6?
Is it? I don't know. 6 or 7.
Or is it 7?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's one of those numbers. It'll be in the title.
But yeah, what are we talking about today, Jake Co?
I don't know, just shit.
What? Oh, that's good. But okay, right. Well, rather than talking about shit, like what we're gonna be talking about is pretty much sort of what we've been playing, what we've been enjoying, and kind of at the same time what our biggest hopes are for the games coming
Hopes
out
and dreams
over
for
the
our
holiday
life.
season.
What?
Yeah, pretty much. So I don't know if we want to start this off by saying what we've been playing recently that we've been enjoying, and go.
Yeah.
From
Yeah, that's probably the best thing, because then we get into, some shit.
there into the juicy bit.
Yeah. So, do you want to go first? Because I feel like if I went first, I'll be talking for quite a
You'll be
while.
talking for like 20 hours. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go first. I'm just gonna say that this game only came out recently, and I've really been enjoying it. It's called Rugby World Cup 2015 on Xbox One.
Shut the fuck up.
It's a lot of fun. The graphics may look like a bit like that they're from a PS2 game, but it's okay, because it doesn't matter about graphics. It matters about the story, and it tells a really good story of musty men tackling each other to grab the balls. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but in all seriousness, that game sucks. But don't buy that. But well, I can say something that we've both been playing a bit. Well, was playing a bit until Jake got something else. But that's Gears of War Ultimate Edition. If I come out, isn't it? And
Yeah.
it's really good. Like it is pretty awesome. I feel like I've enjoyed it. Maybe not so much because it's a game that I've already played the shit out of already. But it's a remaster. It's done brilliantly. But I don't know. I feel like that I haven't enjoyed it like ridiculously, because I don't know if you agree with that or not.
Well, yes and no, because yes, because obviously it's the same as you. Gears of War 1 was literally the only game I used to play back in the day with my friends. And that's not even over exaggeration. Like, Gears of War 1 was literally just the only game I played for flipping
it
ages,
is a really good game
until Gears of War 2 came out.
It was a good game then. It was a good game then, and it's a good game now, isn't it?
Yeah.
But
yeah. But yeah, to be able to just have it on Xbox One and running the way it does, bloody 1080p graphics, 60 frames per second. It's just it just feels so good to be back. Like, you can really tell that the Gears community is back on that, and it's good to see. It's really good to see.
Yeah. Like, I feel like anything that's sort of down is a bit of a downer is that that we know they're not going to be doing any DLC for it or anything like that, and of course I understand why, but it's still a bit of a downer just because of that. But at the end of the day, it's only a remaster, but it is done extremely well. So if anybody was debating about getting it, get it, because it is awesome. So yeah.
So
it's
if you
very, very good.
have never played Gears of War before, and maybe you want to jump into the series, so first of all, I don't know, it's kind of like a rule to kind of get the exclusive games for that console. Is that a rule? Like for any console, if it's exclusive, you should really kind of get it.
Not really, because you're saying that, but are you going to be getting the exclusives for Xbox One that are coming out this Christmas or this holiday season? No. Are you getting Forza 6? No. Are you getting Rise of the Tomb Raider? No. Are you getting Halo 5? Probably not. Straight away.
Halo 5, but yeah, I'll probably get Halo 5. Yeah, not right away, but yeah, I'll probably will get it sometime.
So look, you're breaking your own rule, Jack.
Yeah, I am. Yeah. But anyway, if you never played Gears of War before, and with Gears of War 4 on the way, just pick it up. It's a great game.
Yeah, you should.
It's it's good to start. Sexy. It's good to start there, because if you get Gears of War Ultimate Edition, if you buy it now, I believe now until December at the end of this year, you actually get the whole collection. You get Gears of War Ultimate Edition, and then Gears of War 1, 2, 3, and then the game we don't want to name. Yeah, don't borrow Judgment.
Just to clarify,
Judgment shit.
Just to clarify that them four games that come with it aren't remastered. They're on the Xbox 360 backwards compatibility. So, but you still get them for free.
Yeah. And
you get access to the Gears of War 4 beta, which is in March or April, I believe.
It starts springtime. That's what it says. Starts 2016
so it'll probably be April.
Yeah.
So yeah. So obviously, that's why you should get it, because it's sexy.
But yeah,
plus the campaign's very sexy. All the cutscenes have been redone.
Yeah,
it's got the Cultural movie as well. So that's good.
If you're new to the series, you want to maybe have a game to play, maybe try and get into something, pick up Ultimate Edition. If you're not new to the series but loved Gears of War 1 back in the day, I don't see why not pick it up. Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, it's really cheap as well. By the standard of games that are remasters that are still almost full price, this game is actually a breath of fresh air. It's actually really cheap.
Yeah.
So it's really good. So yeah, get it.
Yeah.
Get it.
It's kind of funny because when playing that game, you can really tell the differences between people who did play from the start of Gears of War to the people who just jumped in at Gears of War 3. It's actually kind of funny to see the differences.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But I suppose moving on, briefly, I did pick up Dishonored Definitive Edition, but I haven't really played it enough really to make a judgment on it yet. But it's cool. But other than that, yeah, I suppose moving on really. So
just moving on with that. Do you know?
Well, I haven't played it enough.
If you're not, you can't really get a clear idea if you like it or not.
Well,
I mean, I have seen you playing it quite a bit. Every time I've come on, I've seen you on it.
I haven't played that much.
Have you not?
I got it Thursday, and I played it a lot on Thursday. Since then, obviously, I was at work. I didn't play it at all, and I played it a little bit yesterday, but got frustrated with it, and then went off it.
Alright.
Because I kept dying. But that was it. But obviously, it's good. I feel like it's good because it's relatively cheap. I hadn't actually played Dishonored before, but if you already have Dishonored, I wouldn't recommend picking it up because it's not really a lot different. Really, to be honest, it's a definitive edition apparently, but it's better.
Yeah.
But if you had it on the PC, it's pretty much the PC version. So
yeah, it is.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend getting it if you already played it, but still.
Alright.
Still good.
Well, I've been playing Metal Gear Solid 5, and oh my god, that game is so good. It is so good.
How far are you into it? Because you must be quite far into it. Because I'm assuming that you nerded it out all weekend, didn't you? Non-stop.
I think I've played 15 hours of it.
What? Already?
And I'm up to the main missions. I'm up to mission 13.
Do you know how many main missions there are?
I have no idea how many main missions there are. So,
but the question is it good?
Is it good? That's not even the word for it. It is.
What, it's bad?
I think it could be my game of the year if something else doesn't come along.
Well, it will.
What? Something else will come along?
Yeah.
Oh, Fallout 4.
Call of Duty.
Oh.
Yeah, Fallout 4. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. Metal Gear just brings something really cool to the table. Fallout 4, I know what it's going to be about. You know, it's kind of the same principle. You're in a wasteland, you got to survive. Yeah, there's cool different mechanics to it, but the idea is still, like, the principle of it is still the same, if you get what I mean.
No. We'll have to see,
but
won't we? But
Metal Gear Solid 5
but you are
is
enjoying
just
Metal
like,
Gear, though. Oh, yeah.
It's just so good, like, just the way it looks, like, the fucking graphics on it. Oh my god, the graphics are so bloody nice. Like, there's just moments where I've just, like, stood still and just been, like, bloody, just, oh my god, just jizzing over the visuals of it. Just like, oh my god. You might have even noticed how many, like, screenshots I've been taking on it. Have you noticed on my feed? Like,
Yeah, I have. Like, because
you can get.
I sort of looked at my feed and it was like spammed out with like Jake took a screenshot of like some guy's arse or something on it.
Yeah.
Something like that.
No, but there's just like, I'm sure the game done it on purpose because there's so many moments where you can just take some good screenshots on the Xbox One. Like it seems like they specifically at like a cutscene, like they slow it down. Like, it goes in slow-mo just so you could, like, take a picture or something.
They probably do. Yeah, they probably do. Yeah.
But yeah, it looks great.
You're saying all these good things, but there is a few negatives as well, isn't there?
Yeah, I can name one. This isn't nothing to do with the actor who plays Boss, but he hardly speaks, and it's kind of upsetting. Like, he says like one or two words here and there. As if that was David Hayter, the original actor for Snake, he would be talking pretty much all the time. So it's annoying because I can see why they probably didn't get as many lines, because obviously the person who voices Boss is a celebrity, so they probably had to pay him some money, quite a bit of money. So probably they didn't, get enough lines for him to do because of the money.
Who voices him?
Keith, is it Keith Sutherland? I think that's his name.
Yes,
the person,
yes.
the main character of 24. Do you know the TV series 24? Yeah, it's the main. Yeah, it's him.
Yeah,
he voices him. Yeah.
Oh.
So
okay.
he hardly speaks, and it is kind of annoying because like there's times where like. You'll be on the intercom and Ocelot will be like, go to this place, boss, what do you think of this and that? And he'll just be like silent.
He's
just
silent.
Just like, why aren't you saying anything?
Yeah.
It's just like, there's like the part where like these guys come in. I don't want to spoil too much, but I'll just give them the name. They're called the Skulls. And they like come in and like shit goes down pretty much. And Ocelot is Ocelot and Miller are over the intercom and they're like, oh, big boss, you shit, what are they? And he's just still silent. It's just like, are you not going to say anything when all this shit is going on around you? Yeah. It's really weird, but I can kind of see that maybe because he was a celebrity, they probably skimped down the script for him so they didn't have to pay him much money or something, but...
Yeah. But obviously, there's one thing you've missed as well, which is a negative, which is nothing wrong with the game itself. That's more on like Konami's end, isn't it?
Oh,
with their servers being down really bad.
Yeah. I haven't been able to connect at all, not even once. Like I haven't even been able to get on for like 10 seconds and then disconnect. I've never even got on it.
And that's even now, and it's obviously the day of recording this. This is a week after the game's come out, and it's still he still hasn't been able to get onto the servers for it.
Yeah.
So that's not very good. But that's not really the game's fault. That's more like sort of like Konami's end, so obviously managing their servers. But still, that's still kind of a negative. But like they're two little things in the overall sort of.
It is kind of annoying because I want to transfer my Ground Zeroes data to number 5 because I heard that you get some stuff and some extra missions and stuff like that if you get your Ground Zero data on there, and it's annoying that I can't do that. Like literally that's probably the only thing I want to do because the rest if you're just connected online, it just like counts as on the leaderboard, and you get the mother base taking over thing, like someone can invade your mother base and take all your shit, but personally I don't really want to do that at the moment. Right, so yeah, I just want to get my data on and just play it.
So but like overall it is good though, you think? Obviously, like you still got quite a lot more to play though, haven't you, I guess, but
yeah, I've been playing the shit out of it. It's just
I know
it just plays so good.
Okay. But I suppose moving on from there, because otherwise you'll be talking for hours about it. I suppose you could, but but like I guess now we can kind of like talk about some of the big games coming out like over the next sort of few months, and like there is a lot, isn't there? So I guess we can kind of quickly brush over some of them and kind of give our opinions on them, can't we?
Yeah. Well,
because obviously the same time that come out, obviously Metal Gear was Mad Max, isn't it? On the same day. And like,
yeah, that was
such a
really dumb
date for it.
So dumb.
Because I feel like if that game had released the start of August, I actually feel like that would have sold really well, Mad Max.
Yeah,
but
probably would have.
It was unfortunate that they had the exact same release day as Metal Gear, and I actually don't know what the sales have been like for. Have actually been like for like Mad Max. I'm not sure, but I imagine that would hurt the sales.
I have heard. Like, I have seen the reviews for it, and the reviews are... I don't know, I guess it's a game you could say you either like it or you hate it. Like, I've seen very mixed reviews for it.
It's like mechanics are solid, but like, it can get very repetitive, I've heard.
Yeah.
Like it's very similar sort of style. Like, it's kind of funny, because although they're completely different sort of genres, you can actually kind of compare it to Shadow of Mordor, but without the Nemesis system that made that game interesting. Yeah. It's pretty much just that. Like, you know, you go to like a base, you have to like go in there, kill a certain guy, like tear down like the structures to get supplies and that sort of thing. It's basically that, and you just do that throughout the story pretty much. There's bits where like, you know, you can be in your car, which is fun, and there's bits where obviously you're on foot combat, which isn't as fun, but it's still decent. But like it's a very similar style to Shadow of Mordor, but without the Nemesis system in that game that made that game really cool.
Yeah.
And it's obviously cars and in a wasteland.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, like I feel like it's a game that once it goes down in price, it will be worth picking up possibly for someone.
Yeah.
But
yeah, definitely.
Know, I don't know. I might get it eventually. I might, but yeah, obviously, what else is there? Destiny, the Taken King.
Shut up.
What's your opinion on that, Jake?
Oh, I finally watched the trailer for it.
Yeah.
And I totally see what you mean. That is just what?
Yeah, like for anyone who hasn't seen the trailer, like it's a really short little trailer, and it's like pretty much like the whole premise of the Taken Kings. It carries on from the last expansion. I don't know the name of it. But basically, he's like evil demon dude, and he's pissed that you killed his son, and now he's after you. And like, but the trailer, like, it introduces the new voice actor for Ghost, who's a little flying robot companion, and then it plays some weird music, out of place music.
Yeah, like it's
weird,
out of place. It's so out of place. I don't even know what the hell they were thinking.
Yeah,
it's not even like badass or anything. It's just like, what is this music? Why is this playing?
But at the end of the day, I'm actually gobsmacked that this game is actually receiving a full physical release, and people seem to think this is like a new game, but it's not. Yeah. It's just an expansion, and it's ridiculous how much this costs. Like, honestly, like Destiny, like it was almost, you know, like it could have been a great game. It was solid, but the way Bungie and Activision have reacted, and the way they've done all these, like, you know, like all these paywalls and all these DLCs, it's really shady and like just not the right way to go about it.
And
so, like,
I want to add in the way, like, you kind of went over it just really quick, the way the companies have been acting as well. Where as soon as someone said negative about it, they were fucking up on their high horses, and that's just not professional at all. It just made them look like a dick.
In my opinion, if you're considering getting Destiny: The Taken King, don't. Because you shouldn't support like that model of gaming, because like it's like, obviously, that, you know, you shouldn't support them, because like they really, like it's not the right way to sort of go about things the way they're doing it. You know, it's so like I guess if you're a big fan, you know, you can get it, but like if you're not a big fan of it and just debating about getting it, I wouldn't. There's so many better games you can get coming out soon. So
yeah, and just to think that's like nearly a full retail price, and that's just an expansion pack.
It's just an expansion.
You gotta think that's just an expansion pack, and you're almost paying full retail price for that. You could get another game for that, a full game.
You can,
not just a DLC.
And like a lot better game as well, yeah. And like a lot better as well.
That's what the joke is about that.
Yeah, I know. But obviously, what else is there? Like, I'm just trying to think what else there is. Was there any particular game that you want to talk about that you're kind of really excited for or something?
I can't really think of any. I mean, there's... I can think of any, but oh wait, the Assassin's Creed Syndicate comes out in October, doesn't it? October 2020 something?
It normally comes out around that sort of time, yeah, sometime in October.
I haven't seen much on that, to be honest. It's actually been no, that's not because I haven't looked. I have looked.
Quite a lot of it.
Not really. They've showed they showed quite a bit at E3, but other than that, that's been about it. I mean,
they've shown off like new trailers recently.
Yeah, a new trailer, which it was just like a scene of the the city. I was just like, oh, that's good.
It's nice.
Whoa,
it's
whoa.
Like, oh, look at that.
Wow.
Well, like, I feel that Ubisoft have gone the right way about it though, like making that game only single player focused, because like that's what it needs to be.
Yeah.
You know, obviously after the whole like shitstorm with like Assassin's Creed Unity, it looks like they've learned. So hopefully the game will turn out good. Hopefully, you know, I'm not really too sure what to think of it. You know, I don't think it looks bad or anything, but it hasn't grabbed me. But it's I must admit, I do like the setting of it though. You know, but that's it.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I suppose time will tell what that's like. Yeah.
So
okay, right.
Yeah, there's
one
that.
I want to quickly. Yeah, there is that. Okay, one I want to quickly go over because this is it's a kind of a genre of games I used to be a really big fan of. Is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5? Because back in the day, I used to be a big fan of like skateboarding games. You know, like a huge fan of the original Pro Skaters back on the PS1 and that sort of thing, and more recently a big fan of the Skate series. But obviously, you know, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 was coming back, and people were pretty excited. And it's obviously, I don't exactly know what's happened, but very close to release, because it comes out, I think, in September. So this month, I think, or is it October? Oh no, right at the start of October it comes out in 2nd of October. So really soon, and it was shown that they've changed the graphic style completely. Like it's a different style of graphics.
They scrapped the whole original look for it.
Yeah. So that's very strange. So close to release, like close, like literally, like, you know, it's under a month now. It's like 3 weeks until it comes out now, pretty much.
And as you can imagine,
that's really weird.
It wasn't well received when they did that because originally the way it was meant to look, it actually kind of looked pretty decent. But there was because it was coming out on 360 and PS3. They had to scrap some content for it. So now people are thinking that they've done this just so they can support the 360 and PS3 fully.
Yeah.
And so people with next generation consoles are getting mugged off for what was originally planned for the game.
Stupid. But so I don't know how it's going to turn out. You know, like it looks okay. Once again, it hasn't grabbed me. Like it doesn't really look like it's nothing amazing. But you know, it's nice to see this genre of gaming coming back in a proper way, unlike that stupid Tony Hawk's ride with the stupid Connect board thing. Whatever that was. So like, it's nice just to see a proper skateboarding game. But whether it'll be good or not, I feel like it'll be decent. I don't know how well it will be received, but I suppose we'll have to see.
Yeah.
But yeah. And it is Activision as well, so I'm not the biggest fan of Activision, as most people know, but you know.
There's Guitar Hero Live and Rock Band 4 coming out in October.
Yeah. Once again with that, they're both very similar games. I'm actually not going to be getting either of them. I was excited when they were first announced, but there's so much other stuff coming out, I'm not going to be getting them.
Same, that's the exact same for me. Because before I was like, oh god, I don't know what to get. Oh man, but now I'm just like, I'm not going to get neither of them. Just because there are so many games coming out which are just so much more better than that.
I feel like if they'd come out last holiday, I would have got them.
Yeah, same.
100% would have got them. Like if they came out sort of like a year ago, 100% would have got either one. But like now it's just like nah. Like maybe eventually, but I don't know. Like once again, it's nice to see that them genres of games coming back because you know they've been absent for the past 5 years now. So you know it'll be nice to see them come back. But haven't really got much more to say on that, to be honest though. But, yeah. But I suppose moving on from there, coming out at very similar times to that, is Halo 5. Obviously, once again, coming out October 27th.
Yeah.
So, look, I know the dates.
Wait.
I'm prepared.
Wait a minute. Isn't that this... You said 20... Isn't that the same date as
27th.
Assassin's Creed Syndicate?
Probably, yeah. I think it is.
I think it is.
Yeah. It is, man. So obviously that'll be interesting. That them going head to head. That will be, won't it?
Oh wait,
Jake.
I got to double check on this. Is it? Are you
Jake,
positive on that?
It is. Yes. It is.
Yeah. Oh.
Yes. So they're pretty much coming out the same day, pretty much.
I know.
And,
23rd it comes out. So pretty.
What does?
What,
Assassin's Creed?
Yeah, 23rd.
Oh right, yeah. Okay, right.
So it's the same week, I think.
Yes, same week. Well, yeah. It's within a week of each other. Yeah. So it'd be interesting to see. Like once again with Halo 5, it hasn't really grabbed me. It hasn't. Like I don't know. Like I'm not really the biggest fan of Halo.
They showed a bunch at E3 and I kind of just felt like
it's Halo again.
Could be good, but yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like it's just Halo again.
Yeah, like,
but you have to admit,
you sort of feel
that cinematic trailer, what they showed, the beginning cinematic trailer, that's fucking badass.
It was cool.
Yeah, that was badass.
That was cool and really well done. Like, I'm like to be honest, I'm interested about the story because it seems like they've really branched out and added like a load of characters, and that it seems like it'll be a really character-driven story, which is what I like. But like obviously at the same time, the story won't last that long probably, and I'm still interested to find out what happens with the story. But I don't know whether that's worth paying the full price for the game because the online. I don't know. It's very fast paced. You get all these new jetpack abilities, and you can move really quick and strafe really quick. And I don't know if that's really what I want. I like Halo 3. Halo 3, is just a very basic, slow movement system. Like there's vehicles as well, but I really like that. Yeah. During the Halo 5 beta, I didn't really like the beta at all. I didn't.
Yeah, you didn't like it, did you?
I was like, nah. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll get it if it's really well received, but I haven't really seen enough. Like, anything that looks kind of cool is, what's it called? The new game mode, Warzone, they showed off, which is interesting. It's, I can't remember how many players. I'm actually not sure, but it's like the biggest game modes and biggest maps they've ever done. But at the same time, because of that, they've taken out a big team battle at launch, which is a bit of a joke.
And they got rid of split screen.
And split screen as well, which it doesn't really affect me, but some people were very annoyed about that.
Yeah.
Very annoyed. But yeah, I feel like that's something that I have to see. It hasn't grabbed me at all though, in my opinion. It's a pretty good price though. You can pre-order it on the Xbox store for £45. That's not bad.
That is a really good price considering.
Yeah.
Like normally games go for like 55 to 60 quid.
Yeah, they could easily charge 55 quid for that because it's a big game. But So I have to see with that. But then, bloody hell, there's so many shooters coming out. Like shortly after, like the week after that, pretty much, coming out the 6th of November is Black Ops 3. And speaking of games being £55, that is £55 the pre-order.
Yeah, it would be.
But what do you think of Black Ops 3?
I don't know. I still just get a sense of just that it looks like Advanced Warfare, even after watching some gameplay of it. I still feel like it's just annoying because it's all like fucking futuristic and shit, and I'm just like, I just want to stay on the ground. Like, it's bloody jetpacking and shit. It's just like, I just want to stay on, just make people run about on the floor.
Because Black Ops 2, me and you actually really enjoyed Black Ops 2, didn't we? Like, I'd say Black Ops 2 is the last Call of Duty game that we enjoyed. Well, it's the last one we actually played properly.
Yeah, Black Ops 2,
that, in my opinion, was really good.
Yeah, Black Ops 2 was really a game. I don't normally play Call of Duties on, like, for long. But Black Ops 2, I played it for, like, a very long time until Ghosts come out. Which I didn't bother picking up.
By then we had an Xbox One, didn't we? So
yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, like it is a shame. Like I feel like they're just trying to copy like the success of Titanfall and like their movement system, but it's just not done nowhere near as well as Titanfall. So I don't know. Like I feel like it looks a lot better than Advanced Warfare, but I won't be picking it up. I won't be picking up the 3-pack of Twixes. It's a shame, but
No.
Anything else to add to that, or not really? No,
not really. No.
No.
Okay,
but then, oh my god, so much shit coming out. Shortly after that, wait, are you serious? Is that the day after? Oh no, wait, when's Black? Wait, let me look. Wait. Okay, the 6th. Okay, right. Black Ops 3 comes out the 6th. But then, on the 11th of November... Oh, no, the 10th of November, sorry. It is Fallout 4 comes out, which is what I'm extremely excited about. Like, that's the big daddy for me.
Yeah.
Fallout 4.
I think it's the big daddy for most players.
Yeah. Like, once again, it's, it's sort of another shooter. Well, yeah, it doesn't have to be, but yeah, like, I'm fucking hyped for it now. It's it's pretty much, it's like Elder Scrolls, but like futuristic and in like a post-apocalyptic like wasteland. That's the best way to like describe it. But yeah, like it looks awesome. I'm super hyped for it. I've got the Pip-Boy edition pre-order, which is £100, and like now they've sold out and they can't make any more. So yeah, I'm pretty hyped about that. They've shown off quite a bit. It's not been playable, but that doesn't surprise me. Their games never are Bethesda's, like or like not their like Elder Scrolls or Fallout games anyway. But 100% picking it up. Well, I am, so I got my Pip-Boy edition pre-ordered, so I have to. But yeah, I hope it's good. Like I hope it's good. Like obviously, sort of like, what do you think about it?
Well, it's Fallout 4 for a start. We've been waiting for, a proper Fallout title, because I know they did New Vegas, but that was I kind of felt like that was just kind of a spin-off, yeah. Like it wasn't like a proper a new one. But this is like a proper new one, and oh my god, I'm super excited for it. And it looks great what you can do in it. Like you build your own guns, build your own house and stuff. It's just so good.
Plus, as well, it's going to be...
Looks good.
It's going to be...
like, for the game it is.
Looks really nice. I think a big thing as well, which is interesting, is that they've departed quite a lot from their original sort of Elder Scrolls and Fallout formula, where, like, your character is actually voice. Like he has a voice. Like, so every bit of dialogue you select, they have a voice. No matter whether they're male or female, which is a big department from their normal formula,
which is
where it just be text before.
Absolutely crazy, because I was reading an interview online, and someone actually said, is it actually all voice? Like, that must have taken ages, like surely it's not all voice. And he was like, yep, it is. There's 100,000 more lines of script what we had to record and stuff, and it's all going to be voiced and acted, and I was just like, What?
I also heard like another little fact that there's more dialogue in Fallout 4 than in Skyrim and Fallout 3 combined. So that's kind of to just kind of give you an idea of how much there is there. So there's a lot of dialogue, which I'm really excited for. One last big thing about it is that it will be supporting mods as well, which is really cool. So mods that are made on the PC version, you're able to play the mods on the Xbox One, which is really, really interesting. And
no idea
add a shit ton of hours more to the game. It will.
Yeah.
So that's really exciting as well.
How that is going to work.
But
that's it's crazy when they announced that. They're like, supporting mods. It's like, what?
Yeah, so that's really exciting because obviously some people, like, some of the mods for Skyrim were amazing and like added like hundreds of hours more gameplay on like a game that's already massive. It's crazy, isn't it? But yeah, I'm really excited about that. But I suppose we can sort of leave it there on that game. But then bloody hell, there's so much coming out. Like after Fallout, shortly afterwards, probably the game that will probably sell close to the amount of copies of Fallout 4 will, if not more, is Star Wars Battlefront. I feel like that could well sell the most copies out of any of these games because people are hyped as hell for this. They are like all sorts of people, like, Star Wars fans, shooter fans. You got to think as well. This comes out the 19th of November. And it's about it's like a few weeks before the new Star Wars film comes out, which comes out in December. So Star Wars fever will be well and truly in the full swing. So that game's going to sell crazy.
But it will be
you have to think
full force. Sorry.
But obviously, but at the same time, I'm not sure how good the game will be. Like, it looks good in places, but I feel like it could be one of the games similar to Titanfall, where it's really good, but it could lack content. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. But
yeah, that's the thing. Like, I hope it is good because, like you said, the following for that game is humongous.
Yeah,
and if it just turns out to be a very average game, oh my god, we're not going to hear the end of it.
No. But they have shown off some stuff recently, which has given people a bit of extra hope. Like, they've shown off a few extra game modes and that people didn't know about before. So, like, that's given people a bit of extra hope. There's more content, but
yeah, I
feel like the biggest thing people were upset about was like there's no single player campaign at all, which I'm not a fan of, and there's no like space battles. So, like, that there is air battles, but like not space battles, which people wanted, like space combat, but. Like, it still looks promising, but I suppose once again I have to see. Like, to be honest, it's a game that, like I said originally, I wouldn't get, but I know a lot of people getting it, so I'll probably be tempted to get it when it comes out, but we'll have to see.
What else is coming out? Is that
wait,
we totally forgot about
followed by that.
we totally forgot about Super Mario Maker.
Oh my god, yeah, Super Mario Maker. Holy shit, dude.
What the fuck? That comes out this Friday. Well,
comes out
this Friday. I mean, the 11th of
The
September.
the 11th of September. Which I'm really excited about. I'm a huge Mario fan now. Like, I get most of the main series games now, pretty much. Like, because they're always good. And, like, this is, like, pretty much, like, a love letter to, like, all Mario fans, and gives you such a cool, simplistic creation kit to make your own Mario levels. Yeah, which I'm actually really excited about. And something I'm gonna say here is that I'm actually gonna be making levels on Super Mario Maker. For Jake to play. So yeah, that's something to look forward to at some point. But yeah, I'm actually really excited about that. It already been reviewed already because a lot of like companies that got hands on with it really early. Surprisingly.
Yeah, well, I suppose they had to because I suppose they had to mess around with all the tools and kits and play it.
Yeah,
and that would take a long time with a game like that.
The reviews I've seen of it, like I've only seen one major review, and that they gave it a 9.0, so like good, so like really good.
I've seen quite a few, and the majority is 9. So
yeah, so I'm definitely going to be getting that. So 100%.
Yeah,
that's actually one I forgot about. Oh, like there is another one as well. I'm going to brush over quickly as well. Like it's a game I pre-ordered that I kind of got forced into pre-ordering by the people at Game. Like they always put pressure on you. Like a game, like when you go in the store, like, oh,
why you just say no?
This? But I couldn't.
Yeah, you can. You just say, no, I'm alright.
No, but like, well, they pretty much pressured me into pre-ordering a game, which I was going to get anyway, but I've pre-ordered it now. Hopefully it's good.
What was it? You shouldn't fucking pre-order games. How many times have I told you this? Pre-order a game, you can be let down. Unless it's something, an Ultimate Edition like your Pip-Boy. You know, that's a let-off because, you know, you get some really cool shit.
Well, what I pre-ordered is the Uncharted collection for PS4 because I have a PS4 now.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me now.
Yeah, and obviously like I want to get some more games from a PS4 because I bought my PS4 like probably about 2 months ago now. Well, almost 2 months ago now, and like I've only had one game for it, which is the what's it called? The Last of Us Remastered.
What was it?
Like
that one game
had is The Last of Us Remastered since I've had the console. Like there's no other exclusives for it, but like there is exclusives coming soon for it. And the Uncharted collection is one I'd like to play because I've never played Uncharted, and it will be interesting to play. You know, to experience them all remastered.
You could have got Until Dawn, but you're an idiot and watched it all on YouTube instead of actually picking it up yourself.
Shut up! I didn't know about the game. I didn't know about it until it came out. I was like, what's this? I started watching it. And then I was like...
Speaking of Until Dawn, I've actually been watching it myself. And... It is a pretty... It's a weird game. I'm going to say that. It's a really weird game. Yeah, it's like... Without giving too much spoilers... well, hopefully not giving no spoilers, but I'm literally on the last part. I was going to watch it and then you were like, oh, let's do a podcast. So I was just like, okay, fine, whatever. Thanks. But it starts off and you think, oh, this is going to be some cliche horror movie thing, which it is. And then in the middle of the game, it turns into like some Scooby-Doo shit. And then now it turns into some proper horror shit. Yeah, which is so I was just literally just like
turns. It does.
Yeah, I was like, what? Like, what was going on?
And the thing is, as well, Jake. Obviously, this isn't going to ruin it, but like depending on the choices the person makes, the ending can drastically change. Like it's kind of cool. Like there's a way you can get a secret ending after the credits. There is.
Oh right.
But you have to be quite particular about how you play the game. But it's actually really interesting to get the secret ending. It is. But most people didn't on their first playthrough. So, but yeah, obviously, it's a shame I didn't get that. But yeah.
It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool game. It's very interesting.
Right. Probably. Right. Okay. So after Battlefront, after Star Wars Battlefront, probably I wouldn't say the last big release, but you know, it's one of the getting towards the end now. This game actually got this game actually got held back. It was supposed to come out in October, but is now coming out December 1st, I think. Is Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, which is another Ubisoft game, and a game that I won't be picking up, but it looks interesting. But once again, it's a game that looks like it could lack content in the long run. But it pisses me off because I'm actually a huge fan. For anyone who doesn't know, of the Rainbow Six franchise, I am a huge fan. I fucking love Rainbow Six Vegas 1 and 2. I love them games, and this game's quite a big departure from them too. Like it's still a shooter, but it's not how Rainbow Six Vegas 1 and 2 were at all.
Yeah, you know, it's not.
Once again, there's no story, there's no third person cover mechanic, and it's pretty much just online. It is like the main, like you got to rescue a hostage from the terrorists, and you know terrorists got to stop them, and there is terrorist hunt as well. But
it's pretty much just a online, very very tactical shooter.
Yeah,
like you need friends.
It's one of the games that you'll need a team of 4, like all speaking together, because otherwise, if you joined by yourself and was playing with like random like people online, like there'd be people in the corner going for a shit, and like obviously there'd be like people's mums calling for dinner, and like
that's the thing. It's not
stuff like that.
If you join the game on your own, you gotta make the effort to have that communication with you. If you think that you can just join and be in a party with your friend who's not playing the game, you're probably gonna fail, because it's a very sweaty game. Let's just say that.
Yeah, but like
it's a game that you've got to be involved with.
Like it looks good, but I'm a little bit disappointed because I really wanted a sequel to Rainbow Six Vegas 2, which is originally what they were going to do, but the game got canned. So obviously they've ended up making this. So it's a shame. But it still looks interesting. I won't be picking it up, but I know some people were quite excited about it. But finally, moving on to the last sort of big game of this year, well, that I know of anyway, is Just Cause 3, which I believe comes out the 1st of December as well. It does.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen too much on it, but like it looks really cool. It's like crazy carnage and destruction, and like fucking you can use your little zip wire and the fly away, like it's pretty much GTA on like steroids, pretty much. Well, that's pretty much what's it called, Saints Row, but like it looks cool. It's a game if you want to have fun. That is a fun game. It is fun game.
Yes.
But I feel like after that, that's pretty much it. Like,
but is it for
like
releases?
All big games? Yeah, for like big games at least. Anyway, like obviously, of course, there'll be like indie games and sort of cool things like that coming out and stuff. But that's all the ones I can think of, really. But yeah.
Oh. Now that you said that, there's one point I want to make. Okay. News on Persona 5. Why has there been no news on that game? Like, it's still released to be 2015, but that's bullshit. I really can't see that coming out in 2015 now.
No, it probably won't. Like, I literally know nothing about that though. Like nothing.
You should play it.
But I actually forgot about like like Nintendo's other games coming out. They haven't got many, but obviously they got Star Fox Zero, and obviously Xenoblade Chronicles X. Just to give them like an honourable mention. But
yeah,
I don't think I'll be picking either up. But yeah.
I want Persona 5 news, but other than that, I think that'll be it.
Binding of Isaac Rebirth, or whatever it's called.
Why isn't that out in Europe on the Xbox One and Nintendo Wii U?
I don't know.
Could someone please enlighten me why that isn't out in Europe yet, but it is in Western? That came out like 2 months ago in the Western.
It's because
why isn't it here yet?
I can tell you why. I can tell you why. Because like they have trouble with it because it's like religious like background. It is.
Yeah, that was Nintendo's problem.
Yeah, I know.
They
but still.
sorted all that, but I'm just so
Why
pissed
is it
off.
out?
I've been. In case you don't know, I'm a big Binding of Isaac fan, and the fact that I heard that was coming to Xbox One, I was just like, oh my god, yes! And then it got released as what I thought it got released, and I was like, where is it? What's going on? And so I did a quick little search, and people were like, yeah, it's only out in Western. We have no idea when it's coming out in Europe, and I was just like, what the fuck?
It's just not out in Europe. And like the thing that's even stranger is that it was meant to come out as part of the Summer of Arcade like sort of thingy, whereas like where they release arcade games across the summer on Xbox One. And in the trailer, Binding of Isaac, like the picture of the cover is shown.
It is in there.
Even in the European trailer, and it's like, where is it? Like, it's not here. Like, it came out in America, and like they've said nothing about it. Like they tweeted like, oh yeah, it's out now in America, but then they just left us like in the dust, and it's just not there. You can't play it, you can't look at it.
I've asked them,
Yeah, and they won't say.
I get no reply. I get like retweets and stuff because obviously people are probably thinking the same thing. Like, what the fuck is it?
Yeah.
But no reply.
I feel like it's really strange that they won't say anything. Like, because you'd think if it was coming, they would say, wouldn't they? They'd be like, okay, well, it's coming out at some point this year, even, they would say. But I find it baffling that they won't even respond. Like,
no.
That's actually a really bad sign that they won't even respond and even give you an answer. Like, everybody means it's not even coming out, which is quite sad, actually.
Yeah, that is worrying.
Because if it was, they would say. Like, they would say, if it was any time soon, they would 100% say. They would, to someone, they would say, wouldn't they, on Twitter? But they won't. Yeah. They won't even respond to it. Which is really sad, I feel like we should start a campaign to bring Bion of Isaac reborn
to Europe.
To Europe. Yeah. What the hell, everyone? Where is it? What's that? But, yeah.
I want to know when Below comes out as well. That's supposed to be coming out this year.
What's that?
You say this every time, and to be honest, I don't know how you forget. It's supposed to be one of the.
Below?
It is pretty much the biggest indie game coming out this year for Xbox One.
Oh, I was gonna say this year, yeah, not the biggest.
It's called Below. It's been made by Cappy Games, and it looks very interesting.
Yeah. I was going to say, because the biggest indie game, 100%, is going to be Cuphead, baby. But it's coming out next year now. Sad face.
But
did you see as well?
Yeah.
That on Xbox One, if you pre-order Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5, you can unlock Cuphead heads for your skater. On Xbox.
Really?
Yeah. You can unlock Cuphead heads for your skater, and also the head from Sunset Overdrive's character as well. You can.
Oh, Fizzy.
Only.
Yeah.
No, the actual main character.
Oh, no.
Like from the box art.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. So, like, you can get both Cuphead characters, so red and blue, and obviously then the guy from Sunset Overdrive. You can, as characters. But only on Xbox.
Oh.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
But yeah! I think that's pretty much it, unless you want to add anything else to that, but I can't think of much else to add, other than the fact Rugby World Cup 2015 shit. Like, the fucking pictures look like it's PS2. It's like, what the hell? Like, don't get me wrong, PS2 is good, but like, this is here and now, and the game's 45 fucking quid.
It's out on Xbox One.
Yeah, like, what the hell?
Like, no, I don't think that's it. I think that is it.
That is it, baby.
Unless a Persona 5 release date gets announced. Oh my god, it has! I wish.
Oh, finally, there's NFL 16. That looks good. I'm a big fan of ice hockey.
Shut up.
And Blood Bowl 2. What the hell is that?
Well, it's number 2, so it's got a sequel.
You can pre-order it for 40 quid. It's like American football with like orcs and like knights. And if you pre-order it, you can unlock the class Wood Elves to players.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
What? FIFA 16? Oh, yeah. What?
Wait.
What's the matter? Wait, FIFA 16 Super Deluxe Edition pre-order.
Wow, good thing I checked. Literally a day ago. 1 day ago. PS4 have confirmed that Persona 5 will come to Japan and Western for PlayStation 4 in 2015 still. This is just a day ago, so they're still confident that it still is coming in 2015, and in Europe 2016.
Oh.
So there you go. That answers my question. So apparently it's still happening, guys, if you're excited for Persona 5. Which I am.
And you can pre-order FIFA 16 Super Deluxe Edition for 80 quid. Bargain.
That'll be... Wait, what?
FIFA 16 Super Deluxe Edition, £80.
Oh my fucking dear lord.
What the fuck is this? Oh look, it comes with a lot of celebrations that are exclusive if you get it.
And you get Ultimate Team cards!
I don't think you do. Wait, what the fuck? Oh,
of course you do.
Oh,
yeah, you probably get like 40 packs or some shit.
You
Or
get
like 30.
Jumbo Premium Gold Packs, Jumbo. And you get KO celebration. And you get... Wait, what? Oh, you get Messi, Aguero, and Courtois loan players for Ultimate Team. Whoa. That's totally worth the £80, man. Yeah, anyone pre-ordering that, I have lost a bit of respect for you.
Anyway,
don't
that'll do it for us. Those are the games coming out, and what we think of them.
Wait!
And if we'll be what?
We missed one. Goosebumps, the game.
Shut the fuck up. So we will catch you next time.
Goosebumps, the game.
See you later, guys. Goosebumps.